Hello everyone, welcome in. Danielle here from Learn Reiki Philadelphia. So glad to have you joining me this evening. Today is Friday the 19th of August. It's 8 p.m. here on the East Coast. If you are new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. And if you're watching this on the replay, know that you are guaranteed just as fun and healing a time as if you were here live. If you would like to join me live, go ahead and check out the description below. It has all the days and times that I'm here each week, 5 times a week minimum. And I do sprinkle in some extra streams here and there based on planetary alignments, as well as world events. If you're here live with me tonight, go ahead and enter your healing requests into the live chat, whether they're specific or general. Whether you've got stones in mind or want me to select some just for you, we're going to spend our first half hour or so picking out all of the beautiful stones for our collaborative crystal grid. After a brief explanation of Reiki, I will then turn down the lights, turn up the music, and send Reiki to you whenever and wherever you happen to be. So glad to have you here. If you want to learn more about me, my online Reiki classes, social media, Discord, and crystal shop, that's all in the description as well. So let's go ahead, see what the requests are, and start building that grid. Hello and welcome. I've got new people and returning. Good to see you, Korakar. Great to see you, Jen. Let's go ahead and split the screen and start building this grid. Fantastic. So I've got us with some copper already. Copper tends to help get the energy to move, breaks up blockages. You can see some underneath this beautiful Herkimer Diamond here. I've left this Herkimer Diamond in place from our stream at 4 p.m. because I know that we have been having a group intention towards supporting Greg in finding a literary agent. So Herkimer Diamond helps to take what we're manifesting and make sure that it is in alignment with our highest good, and usually a little bit more of it's almost like inviting in a spiritual touch to what you're asking for. So we all wish Greg the best, and let's see what everyone else has requested. So we do have, we have some requests in here. I have some stones picked out for some of you. I did peek ahead. Jenna Rose, you wanted to know if Labradorite could work for all of those things, for abundance, with a new job, cramps, letting go of toxic people, patterns of behavior. Honestly, I feel any intention works. Set your intentions and work with whatever stone feels like connects with you. That's the most important thing. Sometimes the stone is working with us in a way it might not work with other folks. Labradorite can be incredible for getting a lot of information organized in your mind, being able to see those patterns, learning from what's going on around you, accepting intuition, being able to understand and ground that information, as well as studying, being able to see all of the different pieces of feedback and information and putting them together into a cohesive vision of all of that. So yeah, I can definitely support you with some more crystals here in the grid, and I definitely will. But welcome in. We always have fun in the chat, so keep hanging out. Thank you everyone for welcoming in new folks. Vincent, also welcome in. Let's see, let's start at the top. So we've got Korakar has the requests for transformation, transmutation, wealth, plenty, and overflow. Absolutely. And I did peek ahead to some of Jen's requests. Jen has requests for anxiety, worry, and money manifestation, as well as specific stones, Apache tears, which is a type of black obsidian. We also have Cinnabar, blue lace agate, and Malachite, and I have all of those for us. Okay, sorry about that. I just turned the volume down. Oh, future someone, good to see you. Karen, it's so great to see you. Oh, here, let me adjust the light. Yeah, high-tech lighting equipment. Grab my lamp here. Yeah, welcome in. Protect your energy in that crazy office. You got it. You absolutely got it. Okay, so let's start with money manifestation and Cinnabar and Citrine. Cinnabar is Mercury. Yes, that's what that bright red is. It is Mercury. So this is definitely not one that we make gem infusions out of directly. I never use stones directly to make infusions, but especially this stone, seriously, seriously dangerous if you're not careful. I'm going to go ahead. It is an incredible stone for bringing in money, abundance, especially sales if you're a business owner, things like that. This is an incredible stone for bringing in all of that kind of abundance. So, yep, Cinnabar. So we'll bring that right in here. We also have Citrine. Citrine is a much safer stone of calling in financial abundance. Citrine is one of the first stones that comes to mind when most folks are setting an intention for bringing in money with crystals. This stone is found very close to amethyst, and it also, like I said, it calls in money, but it also brings in this sense of emotional, mental, intellectual balance. It can really help if you're trying to bring in intuitive information and feel like you're not sure where your logic stops and your intuition starts. This can be a great stone to work with. So let's go ahead and put a few of these here. Great, so Citrine. Oh good, we've got lots of requests. I'm loving it. Okay. For worry and anxiety, I have, and also for transmutation, I have green calcite and I have smoky quartz. Green calcite is great for easing anxiety. It's one of my favorite stones for easing anxiety. I actually have several big pieces of it all around my apartment. It can also release physical tension. Like if we're holding our worry in our body and we're sort of tensing up, this can help us release that. It also helps with just nervousness in general. It's very reassuring and calming. If you tend towards any kind of anxiety overall, this can be a great stone to have around. So let's go ahead and put some of that there. I always do my grids fairly intuitively. Also going to have smoky quartz, which is another one that calms worry. It's protective, but it also helps to transmute energy. It helps to bust up energy blockages, so it's really aligned with things like Reiki. It also has been used for hundreds, maybe even thousands of years to prevent theft. It was something that was put in doorways or near the entryway to a home or a business to prevent theft. So it's seen as very, very protective. But it does actually transmute energy. It doesn't simply, what's a good way to put it? It doesn't simply move the energy, block the energy, repel it, absorb it. It actually changes it. So this can be a great stone to work with. So let's see where we'd like to put this. Let's put maybe a good amount of smoky quartz. So yeah, so we can support Jen there. Money manifestation we got. Susan's inflammation as well. Yep, we definitely want to support that. So let's go ahead and I think I have the perfect remedy for that. see. Let's come back to inflammation. Yeah, let's come back to inflammation. Because I feel like I'm seeing some other requests in here, and I want to make sure that we're overlapping as much as possible to keep as much room on the grid. Jenna Rose. Let's see. Grace, welcome. Heart healing, depression. Oh, Karen. Let's see. Yeah, so let's see. Attracting romance in a new relationship. Gotcha. Okay, so we've got Moonstone, Citrine, Rutilated. And I think I saw that there was a request for Bloodstone. Okay, so let's start with what we got. So first things first, we've got Bloodstone, and I will get everyone's requests. So we've got Bloodstone. This one's great for kind of emotional stuff hits the fan, if you know what I mean. But it's also great for lifting despair, like when we really just feel like we can't even stand under our own weight. Relieving self-doubt, meditation, quieting the mind helps to ground emotional energy so that we feel like we can continue to move forward. So for when we have those times where the emotional burden is just so great, we feel like we physically cannot move, Bloodstone is a great alternative to pretty much anything else. I would also say it goes by the name Heliotrope, so you may find it in books under either or both. Let's go ahead and place that here. It's a deep green with hints of red. It helps support the heart center while grounding the root. Rutilated quartz can be excellent for things like definitely things like inflammation, but also getting better physically from any kind of illness. I know Cora Carr requested support for mom in Texas with COVID. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully this will give the energy boost that's needed. Also helps to calm and balance the mind. So we'll bring this in. There we go, rutilated quartz. I saw a request for helping attract new friends. I think it was Jen's. Yeah. Making new friends. I've got some honey calcite to help with that. Honey calcite helps to balance the I am center of the solar plexus along with the relationship center of the sacral. It's sort of like where do I stop and others begin, and softens any rough edges between defining who you are and others defining who they are, and how we overlap and support one another's needs. So yeah, it can be great for relationships and just relating to people in general. And I saw a request for Jade, so I want to get to that before we get too far into things. Jade is a fabulous stone for just joy, but also well-being and fortune, good luck on all levels. It helps with relationships with people, but it also helps with career and money as well. So we're going to go ahead and put that, let's see, maybe we'll use my other piece of jade. Yeah, here, we'll do that. Okay. Moonstone is great for attracting love. Excellent for attracting love. Also for balancing intuition, connection with old wisdom, with the cycles of nature, the rhythms of things, and also for releasing patterns, especially patterns of the past, patterns in our life that keep repeating and in an unsupportive way. Helping to see those and unplug things like, wow, I always do this when this happens. That helps us see that, and it helps us to say, you know what, I'm bigger than that repeating pattern. I'm going to take a breath, I'm going to take a break, and I'm going to figure out a new approach, and I'm going to feel supported in that. So yeah, Moonstone. Also very connected with the lunar cycles, cycles of the moon. I saw a request in there for Malachite. Malachite helps to open our heart to shifts and change. Sometimes it's often associated with difficult change, like difficult emotional change, that it's meant to be like a catalyst. Like if you manifest with this, it's really going to shake you up in ways that you need to be shaken up so that you can move into a higher plane within yourself in terms of what you're open to emotionally. I find that it can just sort of help lift you up and soothe you, that what you're experiencing emotionally in a particular time is really part of the overall good. It's going to help set you up for future success. So while matters of the heart might be painful now, they will actually improve given what you've been through now. So it's like the only way out is through. It's the only way out is through stone of emotions. Let's go ahead and place these next to the Bloodstone. I feel like that's a good... Yeah, there we go. Blue Lace Agate, Apache Tear. I also got those. So Blue Lace Agate assists us in communicating difficult emotions, including if we're going to be even acknowledging them within ourselves. But yeah, any kind of difficult expression. Also great for things like tension, headaches, and sore throats. I often have used it for things like arthritis and fractures as well. It's thought to really have an affinity for the bones. So I hope that this helps. Leave a little extra room. I love Blue Lace Agate. It's so pretty and so gentle. Black Obsidian, specifically Apache Tear. Black Obsidian is a type of glass that's created through volcanic activity. So when sand is melted very quickly at high temperature from magma and then is cooled, usually by hitting the ocean, it turns into obsidian, and it's a miraculous stone. It helps us embody change that happens quickly, including change that is of a fiery nature. It was very difficult change, and now here we are, something different, something completely different yet completely useful. Actually, in medicine, when it comes to eye surgery, obsidian was exclusively used for scalpels until about 1980. We didn't have the technology to make steel as sharp as we could make obsidian. And we still use it to this day for a lot of applications. It's a beautiful glass, and it comes in many colors, but this is a particular, a black obsidian. Also helps with things like digestion, calming that down, worry, trauma, specifically Apache tier in regards to grief, deep grief. So thank you for requesting that. Abundance and success with the new job. Okay, definitely have abundance and success with the new job. Definitely have the citrine, the cinnabar. Letting go of toxic people. Honey calcite can really help with that, as well as, let's see, any other ones? I know what. Honestly, malachite, I would say, would be a really, really good one for that. But also, let's put out some black tourmaline. This helps keep negative energy at bay. I love working with black tourmaline. If you're wearing this, hanging out, people don't want to come near you, take it as a hint, take it as a sign. Fire quartz, citrine we already have, rutilated we have, sunstone, moonstone we have, jade we have, sunstone, fire quartz, okay. Orange sunstone helps us to, in a big way, expand what we think of our own potential. It allows us to think big when we are setting goals for our future and our soul's purpose. It allows us to sidestep how we, it allows us to sidestep the part of us that says, I can't do that. That's not even a possibility, that we might not even know is there, and get us into a different vibration so that we just see truest potential for ourselves without society's weight, without familial weight and weight from childhood, and even weight from ourselves that we've internalized, and allows us to just see like, wow, if I could be anything, what could I be? And then actually seeing the possibilities there. So incredibly helpful stone if you're goal setting. Fire quartz is a very different energy. It takes the intentions that we have, the inspiration that we have, and gives us the energy to ground that into physical steps so that we can start making progress on our goals, start actually walking the walk and showing up in life, doing what we need to do to bring all that inspiration into reality. So we're going to go ahead and see if it will support our cinnabar. If not, I have another idea. Let's see. I think it's working. Let's go ahead and leave it there for now. Thank you so much for those requests and for being here. Green aventurine. Green aventurine works well with all of the requests we've made with orange sunstone, greatly expanding our vision of our own potential. Aventurine helps on a more mundane level, seeing a greater version of ourselves. It allows us to kind of heal our heart so that we can see us as we truly are today. It's also great for eye problems and even fertility for a lot of folks. Yeah, great. Expanding our vision of our potential is such a big, beautiful concept. So let's go ahead and put these here. And again, thank you for being here. So yeah, attracting new romance, that's definitely Moonstone. Protecting your energy in that crazy office. Black Tourmaline is definitely helpful. What else can we add? I kind of want to add some Shungite. I know we've been working with this a bit. I know we put this out earlier today. I think it's just the perfect one. While it helps with tissue repair and physical recovery from illness and things like COVID, for example, it also helps with shielding our energy. Where Black Tourmaline repels negative energy, Shungite absorbs it when it's around. And say it sneaks past things like Black Tourmaline, it will absorb it, and it helps to keep your energy balanced by extension. Excellent for times when you're dealing with any kind of electromagnetic energy too. So if there's computers and things like that that are maybe making the situation a little bit worse, this can help. So yeah, Shungite. So that'll help keep your energy clear. The honey calcite will certainly help with the relationships that you're developing there with other people. And carnelian, in addition to bolstering things like creativity, this can help with relationships, including people we work with, especially around boundaries and just getting along with one another. This is a great stone for whether it's families, co-workers, colleagues, roommates, whatever it might be. Carnelian can really help us to see the other person's side while not giving up on our own boundaries. It can really help foster good, harmonious relationships. So I'm going to bring that in here too. Thank you for being here. It's good to see you. Leopard skin, Jasper, Howlite. We got Bloodstone. Ruby and Pyrite. So Pyrite, helpful for the body during Reiki. It's not only protective, but it does help move energy in support of intuition. It's great for memory and balancing our energy, especially when it's impacting our ability to sleep, if it's impacting our ability to be present in the day-to-day. This is a stone that helps to open up intuitively without ungrounding us quite so much. Yep, Pyrite. There we go. Ruby Howlite helps with, definitely with money managing. It's a great money manager stone. Anytime somebody comes here and is requesting something around weight loss, this is a stone that I often work with. And it's another one that works well to help balance our intuitive energy with grounding. This can help us if we're having that disturbed sleep around intuitive or energetic stuff. So Howlite and Pyrite do work well together. Howlite. Leopard skin Jasper is a stone that can be just wonderful for working with animals. Anytime we're working with animals. It's also another stone of attracting a soulmate, and I know we had that request earlier. And anything having to do with the skin as well. Coordination, balance. If you're struggling with vertigo, this is a stone that you can really call on for support and help. And anytime that we're doing any journey work, working with our animal guides, Iolite is also another stone that's great for journey work, intuitive work that you're intentionally connecting with spirit. Okay, so that is leopard skin, ruby. I just got some new ruby in, so I want to just grab that. Sorry for the clickety-clackities there. Ruby is a stone of leadership, executive function, organization, seeing the big picture. I need to do this and this and this so I can get over there. Yeah, this is like the project management stone. Excellent for anybody who's gotten promoted, is a manager, is looking to increase their managerial skills. Ruby for sure. So we're going to go ahead and put that close to our Cinnabar there. Yeah, there we go. Thank you so much, future someone. It's great to see you. I'm glad you're here. Decluttering, heart health, prioritizing teeth, gums, sciatica, and family history. Martha, good to see you. Karen, mail me all the things. For sure. I have Hart, who is here, wants me to put together a grab bag of crystals for her as well. So I will definitely get on that this weekend. I've had such a busy week. You had the same experience with fire quartz. Wow. Cramps. Okay, so let's see. Aquamarine helps teeth and gums and also all body fluids. It's one that I often use. Moonstone as well as Aquamarine for things like cramps, but I also have a good one for muscle aches and pains. But here is Aquamarine. Put one here and one here. Yeah, Aquamarine. Yeah, teeth, gums, body fluids. It also helps with forgiveness. Here it is. It's been hiding. There he is. Serpentine, another gift from Jennifer Vatsa. This one's great for things like rashes, muscle weakness, anything deficient, but also I use it a lot for just pain in general. Same thing with celestite, but this is one that I use a lot with things like cramps, muscle cramps. So yeah, muscle cramps, muscle weakness, calcium and magnesium deficiency. This can really be helpful with things like building and rebuilding bone. For anybody who's struggling with things like diabetes, hypoglycemia, sort of like the hormones there, as well as aid in trance meditation. So I'm going to bring this in. Let's go ahead and put this here. Actually, here and here. There we go. So that's serpentine. Labradorite is helping you with that too. Let's bring in a little Labradorite love. This is another one too of workplace harmony, and I know we've had that request. But yeah, Labradorite helps with workplace harmony, learning, balancing the information that we get from different things, and is another one much like Pyrite, much like Iolite. This can help ground our intuitive energy in a way that makes the information useful and understandable, but also not overwhelming. So we're going to balance our aquamarines here with 2 labradorites. Oh, lavender Epsom salt is great for crystals, absolutely. Heart healing, depression. Sciatica, family harmony. Definitely carnelian for family harmony. Spinal nerves is definitely an Amazonite thing. Also self-respect, calming, luck and fortune. It's really a stone that I associate a lot with caregivers, hospice, nurses, things like that. But yeah, it can be great for if you're having a workplace that's really torn up or difficult due to misogyny. This can help bust that up. But yeah, self-respect for sure. Self-respect and definitely calming the spinal nerves and any kind of spinal nerves, as well as just neuro issues in general. I use this a lot with. So, Amazonite. Decluttering as well as inflammation, which we had a request for Susan earlier. I knew there would be a stone that overlapped. So this is for Vincent as well as Susan, and so many of us that are looking for good relationships in terms of career improvement. This can help with a lot of that. It helps with creating relationships that are based on trust, that are based on integrity. So and yeah, great for organization as well, which can help us with the decluttering. Okay, so that's Lapis. Yeah, anyone looking for big ups in their career, Lapis for sure. Thank you so much for being here. And okay. Oh, thank you, future someone. Copper is good for attracting friends, family, and love. That's very true. And we have copper in here. Crystals for hair and nails. Gotcha. hair and nails. I often use Howlite for that, but I think we might have some other good ones. So let's go ahead and dive in with Howlite. This one I often use for that. It's good with it's also good with bones, but specifically with like hair and nails as well. So here we go. Howlite's also one for frustration, resentment, anger, those kinds of difficult emotions when we're looking to move through them in a way that's constructive and not get distracted or pulled off course or blow up on anyone. Howlite can be helpful there. So let's see. Okay, so we've got all of that Howlite. Heart healing, we have quite a bit. Depression, I'm going to add something in there. And I don't think I missed anything. If I missed anybody, let me know. Oh, depression. I would say green calcite can be great for that, but I'm also going to add Aqua Aura once again. Aqua Aura is one that I didn't think I'd enjoy, but I really do. It's been processed with metal, and yeah, this is thought to be really helpful for depression. I've found it to be really helpful for depression. I'm going to do a little more research into them, but I really hope this helps you. And I'm going to go ahead and best way to add this in. I also have this piece here. There we go. So there's a little Aqua Aura. Fantastic. So I think we've got our grid. We're going to go ahead in and start getting into the Reiki. Yes, it's a Friday crystal feast indeed. We are loaded and we're running a little bit behind schedule. So we're going to go ahead and actually skip the part where I suggest a couple stones and vote. Oh, I know, but I think we're good. I think we're super good. I'm just going to quickly explain a little bit of what Reiki is about, how it works, what to expect during the sending and the session, and then we're going to dive right into feeling better. So go ahead and use this opportunity to get nice and comfy. Click like on the stream if you haven't already, and yeah, I can't wait to dive in. We're already still voting both. I'll throw in 2 just in case. So in case you missed it at the top of the hour, my name is DanielleStimpson. I'm from Learn Reiki Philadelphia, and I've been teaching Reiki for about 14 years. The style of Reiki I work with is known as Usui Reiki, and it's a method of working with this energy that comes from Japan around the early 1920s. The method that he created is based in many different styles and understandings of spirituality and energy. But being Japanese, this is definitely rooted in the Japanese principles of their indigenous spirituality, which is known as Shintoism, in which everything has a soul. Everyone has a soul. Everything around us, plant, animal, stuff behind me, stuff behind you, everything has a soul. Everything has energy flowing through it. And one of those energies is known as Reiki, or spiritually guided energy. This energy is already running through you, through me, and through everything and everyone around us. Our body, mind, and spirit automatically know how to work with this energy because we always are. It can help support the best, highest good for us as we intuitively decide we need it, whether it's physical healing, mental, emotional support, spiritual connection, intuition, or even some opportunity to like think things through, balance our cognitive mind, and come to some ideas during our session. Any of these things can happen, from emotions bubbling up to intuition bubbling up to feeling physical sensations in our body. What I usually suggest is that you go ahead and lay down or sit up, whatever feels comfortable for you. Close your eyes and simply be. You don't have to force your mind to be silent. You don't have to focus on anything. But if you want to set any intentions for healing, you can do so at any time during the session. Just bring it to mind, take a deep breath, and let it go. At the end of the session, which will last about 25 minutes, you'll hear my voice welcoming you back, encouraging you to take a deep breath, and then I'll reopen the chat. And you'll be able to ask any questions or share any experiences, and I'll be here to help you make sense of it all. Reiki, because it flows through everyone and we're all interconnected, it doesn't matter where you are in relation to me in terms of miles or kilometers, and it also doesn't matter where you are to me in relation to me in regards to time. So if you're watching this in the future, hello from the past, the Reiki will absolutely still support you and get you where you need to go. During the session, I will turn the music up. I will turn the lights down. You'll notice the lights moving very slowly and gently through several different colors. As that happens, there will be no flashing, no strobing. It's a gentle movement. You can feel free to simply relax, keep your eyes open or closed, fall asleep or journal or just exist. And I'm so glad that you are here to join in this energy with me today. If you want to learn more about me, my online Reiki classes, my social media, Discord, or crystal shop, all of that's in the description below, along with the days and times that I'm regularly here for streams. So without any further ado, we're going to go and get right into the healing. So let's see what we have here. Fantastic. So everybody, thank you so much for helping build the grid. Wouldn't be here without all of you. Thank you for your contributions to the communal chi, the Chinese understanding that everyone coming together with the same or similar intention, the greater the energy potential available. So thank you for your contributions and for being here. I'm going to go ahead, turn that music up, turn those lights down, start sending to you. I'll send for about 25 minutes, which will bring us to just about a quarter after the hour, okay? Enjoy your session, and I will see you in 25 minutes. I invite you now to take a deep breath in and out. Slowly come back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and toes. If you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and use the live chat. Same for if you have anything to share. Oh, you're so welcome, Grace. I hope you continue to feel better. Remember, I'm here Sunday night too. If you need anything, just reach out. Black onyx is excellent for protection as well as grief. You can also use it to work with your ancestors and to connect with wisdom. You're welcome, Vincent. Grace, you can learn more about black onyx. It's on my website in under shop. You can read a whole thing I wrote about it, or you can watch the video I did for crystals for protection. It's in there as well. But yeah, it can be it's an excellent stone anytime we're looking for protection, grounding, releasing grief. Oh, I'm so glad you're feeling better, Martha. You're so welcome, Jenna. You're so welcome, Vincent. There we go. Thank you all so much for being here. For those of you who those of you who are students of mine or graduates of mine, don't forget that next weekend and next Thursday night and next weekend, there are opportunities to join in a Reiki share. Check your email for information about that, or email me or message me on social media. Not so much the Facebook. I'm pretty much never on there. I know there's an away message that says that, but just in case. But yeah, there is an opportunity for you to do that, to go ahead and you'll be able to meet with each other and trade. Yes, it'll be, Vincent, it will be, I saw your question pop up right after I thought to say that. Thursday from 6 to 8, and Sunday, not this coming Sunday, the following Sunday, from 10 to 12. Yeah, I think we could all use it. And it'll be on Zoom, so we can break out into individual groups and get to know each other, trade a little bit. We'll work on the structure of it. We'll continue to have just students only ones, but I also want to have group Reiki shares that are open to the general public, probably on the Discord, or maybe even as a live stream, as like a separate event. So we'll learn from, we'll see how the online shares go, and then we will kind of take what we've learned from that and make it a separate event, but right alongside each other. But yeah, from now on, I think twice a month we'll start with shares. Online Zoom shares for students, people who've studied with me. Just this way, because we're breaking up into groups, it's a lot easier for me to moderate that for students I know. So as far as opening that up to the general public, we'll have to figure out a better way where I can moderate it and hold space too. Yeah. Oh, you're so welcome, Karen. Much love to you too. Martha, great to see you. I hope you all are doing well. Have a beautiful weekend. It's supposed to be nice, a little warm, but still pretty nice. And I do hope to see you again soon. I'll be in the chat for just a few more minutes. But again, thanks for being here. I'll be back Sunday night. And as always, I will be here Wednesdays at 4 p.m., Thursdays 8 a.m., Fridays 4 and 8 p.m., Sundays 8 p.m., all of those times East Coast, U.S. So have a beautiful weekend. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.